But some of them is just like junky stuff. But I like the playing around with them, seeing how it was like back then.
We just liked old computers, and it's something a lot different than what you would normally have. I mean, he was born in 2004, I was born in 2001, so it's nothing anywhere close to we would have ever been exposed to otherwise.
Adam's favorite piece in the collection is this old hard drive.
I mean, that's bigger than most people's laptops and bigger than some desktops.
Meanwhile, Brady's top electronic at the museum is this Apple IIe. That's because museum visitors can try their hand at Oregon Trail.
It's not like most video games where you're constantly doing stuff. It's like a slow-paced video game.
The exhibit got off the ground after Adam and DSU professor Justin Blessinger crossed paths.
He was asking to borrow a bit of wire for a ham radio project that he's working on, and I thought, now here's an interesting young man who's working on ham radio and learning Morse code and setting up giant antennas. And
after Blessinger learned about Adam's computer knowledge, he encouraged him to get in contact with the museum.
Kind of geek nostalgia, really. Those of us who worked with computers, these are the tools that were in our hands day and night. We used them for recreation and we used them for work. And to see them now in museums does make you feel a little dated, but it's also just really powerful to be reminded of how life changed.
While the exhibit highlights the rise of the personal computer, it also features old phones, typewriters, and a replica of an ancient Greek device used for jury selection.
It's not the advent of electricity that really transforms us into this modern age, but that there's this whole system of thinking that comes long before it. All that electricity does is accelerate it.
While these old computers may have some people revisiting their childhood, younger generations are learning how electronics have evolved over time.
The iPhone just didn't happen. It was a progression of decades.
Highlighting the history of technology not only connects people to the past, but also how we got to the present and maybe even where we're going next. With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Kelly Volk.
And the electronics display will be up for about a year. You can head to this story on KELOLAND.com for more information on the Lake County Museum.